Thank you, good night, and may the force be with you.
Some of the most buzzworthy moments from the last debate of the year came from Hillary Clinton. But did she win? Hi there, everyone. I'm Marcus Harun covering the presidential election, and this last debate for the Democrats just wrapped up. And that moment that you saw there where Hillary Clinton talked about Star Wars in her final moment of the night was actually the most talked about moment on Twitter. She also had another few moments that everyone was talking about, including when we came back from the second commercial break.
We want to turn to the American jobs, wages, and raises in this country. And we believe Secretary Clinton will be coming around the corner any minute.
She wasn't out on stage. The other two candidates were there. So he asked a question to Bernie Sanders, and she ends up showing up late.
In a similar time frame, raises for CEOs up more than 200%.
Sorry.
No explanation for exactly what went on there, but it was interesting. Now, with those two candidates, Sanders and Clinton, they're both involved in the second most tweeted moment of the night.
And will corporate America love a President Sanders?
No, I think they won't. So,
should corporate America love Hillary Clinton?
Everybody should.
Now onto some of the news out of the debate. Sanders decided right there on the stage to apologize to Clinton for the Democratic National Committee's data breach. And he said that he wants to work with her on an independent investigation onto what exactly happened. He says he's already fired people over that data breach, and he will fire additional people if needed. She accepted the apology right there and said they need to move on. Same thing that O'Malley said, we should be talking about other things that people care about, and they moved on promptly after that. Sanders and O'Malley both said that the U.S. should not focus on regime change of other countries, we should focus on fighting ISIS, while Hillary Clinton says that both are needed to keep things stable while fighting terror. Now, that is an interesting area where you can see differences between the candidates, and that's why I find that to be very interesting. Another moment with Hillary Clinton, she said that Trump is ISIS's best recruiter. She said, they're showing videos of Trump saying that we need to ban Muslims from the United States as a way to recruit people to join ISIS. Now, no one has confirmed that just yet, but I bring that up because of Twitter. If we're going to look at who won based on Twitter, we can see that Sanders was number one based on who gained the most Twitter followers during the debate. This Democratic debate, a Republican actually came in number two. Trump came in at number two as gaining the most followers as a result of this Democratic debate, then Clinton and O'Malley at third and fourth, respectively. Looking at more data based on Google, now we can see Bernie Sanders came in first place there. Bernie Sanders coming in number one, Clinton at number two, and O'Malley at number three. So, data overall is saying that Hillary Clinton had some pretty big moments, but it seems that Sanders had it overall. Now, that's pretty much our wrap-up for this debate, but as we head into 2016, we have some more debates coming up, believe it or not. The next one is coming January 14th on Fox Business Network for the Republicans. Then, believe it or not, another weekend debate for the Democrats Sunday, January 17th, 2016, NBC News Democratic primary debate. That will do it for us tonight. I hope that you do decide to follow at Marcus Harun on Twitter, Facebook, and Periscope for more presidential election coverage. I'm Marcus Harun. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.